Hey guys, welcome back to your show, Tito Crypto. Welcome back once again. Guys, listen. Today we will be talking about the awakening of BTC. Bitcoin has finally woken up like a big, humongous monster. Started ripping to the upside, guys. And from 16,000 and change all the way to now 22, at some point 23,000. It was an amazing run over about a week that Bitcoin just started going up and up and up and without stopping. A whole week of just flying high, guys. But with everything is a but, right? The price might stall just for a tiny bit. My point of view, I believe that Bitcoin already made its local bottom. Okay, I don't think we're gonna go back tomorrow and rip all the way down to past 18, 17, 15, and finally to the 10, $12,000 that some of us were waiting for. Okay, so at this point here, and guys, before I forget, you see my name down there, my social media names. Please hit the like and subscribe. Tito Crypto on TikTok, on YouTube here, this channel. Subscribe, leave a comment. It'll greatly help the algorithm. And also Twitter and Instagram. Okay, same Tito underscore crypto. I'll be greatly appreciative. So going back here, guys, all this time here, it was no man's land. Okay, no man's land, and it could have got either way. It could have got down here to the prices that we were waiting for, but instead it chose to go and rip all the way up. And one of the main reasons, there's a lot of reasons that you might come up with, but I truly believe one of the main reasons was there was a lot of people betting for the price to go down. Okay, it was heavily weight for the price to go down. And what do the market makers do? They go the opposite way. There's a way. There's a chart that I will show you eventually. Um, that it shows how many people sort of are betting against Bitcoin going up as opposed to going down. And it's usually whatever you see more ups, whatever you see it going higher, Bitcoin usually takes the other route because that's what the liquidity that market makers do. If they know the liquidity is all the way on top, they're gonna make Bitcoin going down so they can take all that liquidity and put in their pockets. In this area here, there was a lot of people thinking that Bitcoin needed to go and touch this line here again and finally sort of make the lowest low that we all were waiting for. Just like it did here, right? Same move, look, same move, came crashing down. Same move. We all waiting for Bitcoin to come crashing down, but instead went up. So the market makers, they knew this, all right? They knew that a lot of people heavily invested or vested for Bitcoin to come down, right? Bitcoin would have come down here, you would make a lot of people would make a lot of money. So what did they do? They flip it the opposite way. So yeah, that's manipulation, but that's manipulation in every game. So you need to know, like I said, don't hate the game or hate the player, something like that. So you need to have an idea of those things that happen behind doors before you make your decisions on where to go. But a lot of people, just because the way the thing was going and the way a lot on the chart was saying that Bitcoin needed to come and make one last drop. Right now, this didn't happen. Went the opposite way. But here, you see this. This is what I call the death cross. Okay, we're gonna very soon. We're gonna have this price, this line here coming across and finding each other in this area. This might make the price of Bitcoin come back down, right? But I don't think with the way this thing is moving up now, I don't think it's gonna come crashing down. I'll be surprised, and then that'll really show a lot of manipulation. Okay, so if you think about it, we've been sort of trending in this area here. all the way here at some point down in this area, right? In this area. This is basically where we are right now. Top, bottom. Now we're going to try to find a top again. And guess what? At some point, most likely we're going to come back down and find a bottom. Maybe touching this one of these circles here, the blue circle here on the way down. We might sort of stop around here, right, on the 18, but we might probably come down back to 17 and sort of fool people again that we're going to make a lower low and then probably flip up again. But my thing is that in this area, and people have said that before, if you're waiting to get in, anything around here, it's fair game, right? If it comes even lower from 16 to 13,000, that's not that much of a difference in a big scheme of things, okay? So anything around here is for a game. Now, some of us hoping for the price to come down around this time, we're saying, okay, it's going up now. We're not sure if it's going to come back down, but we need verification, which is going to come next week. I keep telling you guys, Bitcoin is tied to the hip with the legacy markets, meaning S&P, NASDAQ, and Dow Jones. I like to follow the S&P because it sort of mimics Bitcoin movement a lot better. And if I'm able to do this, let me see where can I find this. I don't see here indicators, alert, replay. No, I don't see here. Well, let me see if I can bring. What are you? What are you? Okay, come here. Yes. Let me see if I can show you something. Let's see, it's gonna do it now. This is the S&P 500. Let me bring that so I can show you the similarities between the S&P and the Bitcoin. Let me switch to the S&P 500. So keep in mind this move, right? We went up. We sort of make a double top, and he broke the double top. Now, on the price of the S&P 500, this is what we're coming across with. This yellow line that I drew for you guys so you can understand, the price thought the S&P 500 has been hitting this price and coming back down, hit on top and coming back down. Sort of try to break it, and it's denied, comes back down. Hits on top, it gets denied. It tried, instead of broke it, but now this other price, right? This line, this green line, I believe it's the 50, is putting a lot of pressure on this price now. And he's sort of holding it here in place. That's a good chance that next week, come Monday, we might see the S&P again going to the downside. How low? Probably just around the same area that we went before here. Might go even lower. We don't know. But if S&P 500 comes down, you better believe BTC is gonna run out of gas. It's gonna start heading back down also. And this is the weekly, guys. But a lot of people, right, expecting with the economy going, and I know I'm beating a dead horse, but yeah, the economy is not the greatest. Okay, so we expect this price at some point to just come crashing down to these levels here, 36, and probably all the way here to 29. But I believe it's going to be probably around second quarter of this year. So for now, probably going to keep playing in this area, and then at some point just come crashing down. Again, for reference, S&P is hitting a stop all the time and come crashing down. Hits a stop and come crashing down. Try to break out to the upside, keeps coming back down. Here, try it again, and it's kind of stalled a little bit there. Friday, this is the last move we made on Friday, so we need to wait for Monday to confirmation when it's gonna keep going up, probably all the way up here to 41, and maybe who knows, maybe all the way to 42. But I'll say 41. If not, might come back down and try to gather some steam. But if it comes down, BTC most likely will follow suit and will come back crashing down. Well, not crashing down, but sort of making this move here, and it'll be in line with this death cross here. That is going to happen probably, let's see, it's going to come right here around the end of the month. It's going to come together. So we have probably a week and a half left for this to happen, if it happens. Okay. Again, we might come up and try to come back down and visit these prices here, this area here for support, or maybe all the way here to this ring to the 18,000. But we'll see. We'll see. For now, I think the BTC price might be stalled for a while. Might run out of steam. It's kind of now kind of try to get a breather. But there's also something else, guys. We have to keep attention, to keep in mind the Bitcoin dominance. Okay. And as you can see, it's been ripping up. Every time you see these red candles coming down, all coins is altcoin times. They're gonna just go up to the upside. You've seen how all these altcoins that you see here, they gain insanely percentage when this price came to the floor here. But now, as the price of the dominance of Bitcoin comes up, all these little coins, all the altcoins, most of them, they're, if you will, the life gets sucked out of them. People take money out of them and put them on Bitcoin. Okay, that's why you'll see every time this price comes up, the value of the altcoins comes down. So if you will, this is a good way to know when to get on altcoins. You can use that as a strategy. And with these guys, again, I am not a financial advisor. I'm not telling you how to do your money. I'm not telling you how to invest. All I'm saying is giving you what I see in the chart, okay? When it goes up, altcoins either stall or start dying. When the Bitcoin dominance keeps coming down, it gives it gives energy to the altcoins, and they start ripping up. Now, green is bad for altcoins. Red coming down is good. Now we're coming up, bad for altcoins. Still, if you have some specific ones that you might like, yeah, go for it. But keep in mind that the price is going to probably freeze, if you will. And the higher this thing goes, the less momentum is, the altcoin is going to lose momentum more and more and more. So my expectation is that the price come all the way here, in tune with all the prices here. That's 43. But finally, probably come all the way to 52. Around probably May here. Probably going to touch that ring and then come back down. Just like it did here, right? It rode that ring for a while and then came back down. So it might come up, it might start sort of wiggling its way up, right? Ride the ring and then start coming back down again around summertime. Usually, second quarter of any year, Bitcoin, whatever moves it make, then starts going the opposite. So we expect Bitcoin, like I say, to keep climbing up. And at some point, beginning of the second quarter, around summertime, which is around here, more or less, probably going to start making our way back down. The second wave of Bitcoin price to come back and revisit these areas here. So then finally start making its way back up to connect with the halving, and hopefully it's gonna be all beautiful from that point on. Something else I wanted to talk to you guys, and I think I touched base on that before, is the coins that are called artificial intelligence. Maybe some of you know about ChatGTP, all these new artificial intelligence applications that are making a lot of our lives easier. So they have cryptocurrencies. They do have some crypto related to artificial intelligence. They sort of use that artificial intelligence algorithm, if you will, to for a lot of different things that they have in their ecosystem, and you can sort of see all of them or most of them here, the most important ones. Remember, that some of these altcoins, they use a name. You see it to grab your money and run. Okay, some of these coins, they've been around for a while. I really like this one here. Did 120% gain. The main one, the most the ones that biggest capitals fetch AI, which is good too. All these coins they could give beautiful surprises to our pockets eventually. Uh, Keep an eye on them. I truly encourage you to keep an eye on them because some of these coins they might do a lot of access from here to 2000, the end of 2024, guys. So keep an eye on these coins. They are some of these coins they're gonna explode. So let me finalize by showing you my second coin of choice, of course, and that is Ethereum. Ethereum is like Bitcoin number two, right? And if I can find it, and something funny, something really interesting that Ethereum has is that it runs. I even draw this for you guys. I was expecting these things to come even lower all the way here, but instead it went back up, meaning that this move and now up, this probably this downside, the one that I was expecting, is going to happen around this area now. And this is the move number two that I have drawn here in our. I was sort of mimicking the price of the previous um, move here. This price here, number two, and then finally number three. But it looks like this move here is what is going on now, and then eventually it's gonna come back down to this price. This is the move that we might be expecting in the future. So this one going up, this is the one that we're in right now. To eventually this one here. This is the one that we're in right now. But eventually, I believe Ethereum is gonna correct again. And keep in mind, like I said, Bitcoin dominance is also affect Ethereum in a way. Not as much as other altcoins, but it does affect Ethereum. But because I rip into the upside and stop, and that dominance keep climbing up, there's a good chance that BTC Ethereum might lose some of its value. Okay. So guys, again, keep in mind, we are right now. This thing is acting up, my man. We are right now in this move. We might kind of some resistance up here. Okay. And probably we might correct and come down to this levels here again, around 18,000. If you lose that, there's a good point that there's a good chance that we might revisit this area. But remember, all this in line with what the market does coming next week. All right. So I'm gonna keep an eye out on this one today and tomorrow. Probably I'm gonna update you tomorrow and find out where we at uh, in terms of Bitcoin next move. Okay, guys, that's all for today. Remember, stay safe, stay safe, stay safe. Tiro Crypto.